There are many different ways today in which people can find themselves homeless. Since the 2002 Homelessness Act, things have changed. We've got a rise in immigration, we've got changes in the affordability of housing, we've got a raft of welfare reform. I think in the most recent count, people with insecure accommodation, 61,000 families, rough sleepers, people sleeping rough, over 4,700 individuals. But these people have complex needs. It's not a simple solution. There's not one single solution which can be found. You know, for example, young people, women, find themselves homeless. People coming out of institutions like hospitals, local authority care, prisons. People who've been in long-term relationships that break up, violent relationships, depression, alcohol, drugs, parents who no longer want to accommodate their children, children who don't wish to accommodate their parents, a loss of rented or mortgaged accommodation. All of these things can drive people into a state of homelessness. We need new national approaches. As a person running a local business, I think we should also have local approaches. We need to establish not necessarily solution, but support, and we really need to be ready with that support. There, after all, but for the grace of God, homelessness is terrifying, and I hope that if I found myself in that position, there would be somebody there for me. I hope there would be somebody there for us. As I say, it's very complex. When we find somebody in this position, at what point can they become what I think is a technical term, housing ready? At what point can we give people access to independent housing? How do we provide tenancy support? We need to be client managed. We need to make sure that the client is placed first, that we are aware of their vulnerability. We offer advice, we offer mediation, we offer tenancy support, but we deal with the reality as it is now, not why are they in this position, not moaning about that. We're just focused on getting them out of this mess. How can we help? How, as a society, can we best offer support? How do we fund local housing? This is really where local businesses need to be working together with local councils, even with national politicians. We need to put our resources together. We need to get businesses, charities, councils, all sides of the political spectrum, because we're all in the same business. We need to be offering and showing support. The 2017 Homelessness Act put as a priority the prevention of homelessness, which seems to me to be right. But we can't just prevent homelessness without providing a solution, or without providing support. Solutions, I keep mentioning this, solutions are not always immediately available, but support is always, or should always be available. You know, somebody pointed out a really rather brilliant thing. When you approach a dying person, can you offer a solution? No, you can't actually, but you can always offer support. And we've got into a habit as a society of trying to find glib solutions. There are no glib solutions to this problem, but there is always support, and we need to be ready for it. We need to be ready for it, we need to be ready with it, we need to be supportive as a community. That's it really.